So this will be a quicker one than usual because not a lot happens, though a lot does happen. There's some setup to some future issues, but all in all, this is pretty good. Now this is different. So now Go-Go Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are a lot more interconnected than they used to be. Now during the entire Shattered Grid run, Go-Go Power Rangers had a side story that was somewhat connected, but you could have skipped it. You could have skipped it if you wanted. And there were some things that connected, like Matt, who was Kimberly's boyfriend before Tommy, at least in this continuity, and so on and so on. But now, things are a little different. If you really want to know what's going on in Mighty Morphin, you kind of do need to read Go-Go Power Rangers, which is a little different, but they're both so good that it really doesn't matter. Now, Go-Go and Mighty Morphin, Go-Go at least a little more consistently because of that whole side plot where they had Beyond the Grid. I didn't like that run, but for the most part, Go-Go and Mighty Morphin have been two of my favorite comics probably since they've started, or at least until I got turned on to them and started reading them. And I've consistently at least read this one ever since. I really like these books. I think that they bring a lot. If you're a fan of manga, I think that you'll find probably the closest thing to an American manga you can find right now in these, which is, funny because, well, there's obviously a lot of Japanese stuff in here if you know how Power Rangers work. If you know how they work, then you know what I'm talking about, because Power Rangers is Super Sentai, right, over in Japan. So this book takes place a little bit before what's going on with Mighty Morphin, because in Mighty Morphin, the guys that were in Shattered Grid come and grab Jason, Trini, and Zach. And this is trying to explain where they're at during the Peace Conference. If you're familiar with the old show, like those three characters, what really happened was that Saban didn't want to pay them money, so they wrote them off and said they were going to a World Peace Conference, which was dumb. And they were going to go be politicians, basically. That was kind of the thing. They're going to change the world at a global scale. But really, they were off becoming like some kind of new types of Power Rangers or something. This guy comes and is trying to get Jason on his side. We see at the end of the book, he's like incapacitated. And in Mighty Morphin, they're already doing it. So this is showing how it happened. And then Mighty Morphin already has it happening. Now, you don't necessarily probably have to read Mighty Morphin, I guess, but you absolutely probably do need to be reading Mighty Morphin to read Go-Go Power Rangers now. So it's a little bit different than it was before. But I still think you should be reading both of them because I think they're both really good. This one has a lot of backstory with so Tommy isn't currently on the team right now. They're trying to figure out how to charge the Green Ranger coin, which didn't work out. And we see a lot of stuff with Lord Zed, which is really cool, explaining why he makes his monsters like he does. And you see Finkster here. So there's a lot of really interesting plot devices that they've been using. It's nice that they're bringing Zed in. I like that he's finally a part of the book. Rita was getting a little stale. I think Zed's a very more superior villain. He was really cool when they first introduced him, and then they turned him into like more comic relief. But I guess when they first introduced him, like parents were complaining that he's too dark, and they had to make him more dumb. But when he first came into the series, he was evil, man, and really kind of just different for a kid's show, at least over in America. But the book stops with them fighting this bunny monster. But the thing is that Jason's not there because Jason's been incapacitated. So at the end of the book, like they're trying to figure out where's Jason. We can't beat this guy without him, and that's because this dude is, my guess, giving him all of the memories of Shattered Grid back. That would be my guess if I had to say. I don't know. We won't find out until the next issue of Go-Go unless they touch on it in Mighty Morphin, which I don't think that they're going to do. So this continues to be really good. One of my favorite books and highly recommended. I really like both Ranger books. So that's pretty much it. Make sure you're subscribed. Still subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Leave a comment, share the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.